Hey guys, this is an unboxing of the Adidas Predator Absolion, and you might not know who I am, and you might not know what my name's supposed to mean, but this is gonna be my first video, and I have posted videos on YouTube before, but I made a new one just to personally make a statement on what my username is trying to say, but you'll understand that more when I'll start uploading more videos. But for this time, I'm going to show you an unboxing of the Adidas Predator Absolion TRX FG. Now you're wondering, why would I buy something, a classic shoe, released a year ago or so? Well, these shoes, I've always wanted a pair like these. I thought they were quite nice, and they were on sale for only £30. That's the price of a usual pair of low-end shoes nowadays. So it was quite a good price, and I got it in the beautiful blue color here. I already used it apparently, but only once. So, but I'll tell you my experience so far with these boots. Now, personally, I like the color of these boots. The design, for me, I think design matters as well, because your shoes gotta represent. that's what I think, and I think these shoes are really sleek, nice design, really bright, which I personally love on a pair of shoes because they attract. They're really nice to see, and I personally like that type of shoe. So partly why I got them. There were also the bright green bright green colors, like for example Van Persie wears right now. I was thinking of getting that, but they didn't have the size. As you can see here on the boxing is quite. I got it in 10.5 UK. I'm originally 10, size 10, but apparently Adidas has quite a narrow fit, so I had to buy a half size larger just to make sure I could fit in. And let me say, these are super comfortable. You can see they're quite dirty, but these are comfortable. At first, you might feel a slight stud pressure, but those wear off after just like a few minutes or so, because I wore these right into a game, and we just had a little warm up before we started, and there wasn't much pain at all, to be honest. I mean, I've heard people say, "Oh, these shoes take a few weeks or so to break in," but no, for me, you wear it, you get onto the pitch, you own it, domination. These shoes are the job for it. Yeah, that's in terms for breaking in. I think they didn't have a long time to break in, so that's one. Those already are two good aspects about them. The weight of these shoes. These shoes are actually quite light. I heard that they're lighter than the new LZs, and well, slightly lighter. And another reason why I didn't choose the LZs, I read a lot of reviews on comparison between these shoes and the LZs, and I heard that a lot of the Adidas fans kind of preferred this classic leather feel, which you can see here. It is leather all around, which is a really nice feeling, by the way. But also you can see here, just at this part of the shoe, there's this silicone type of part here where you mostly take your shots. And so the weight, well, yeah, getting back to my LZ comparison, I heard, although the LZ is a really nice boot with all those, all that new technology of the rubber lethal zone, pardon me on that one, I heard everyone preferred this old leather feeling instead of that synthetic. Yeah, went along with these shoes. I asked a friend as well whether I should get these or the LZs. He said these, and there's no regret. I love these shoes so far. And so yeah, the weight slightly less than the. It's pretty average for a football shoe. Of course, not as light as, for example, the Mercurial Vapor or the F50 Adizero, but these shoes will do. It's pretty average, and it does you good. In terms of touch and control, these are perfect for control, to be honest. I mean, although I've only used this for one time, it really helped me because this. I think it's because of this leather feel. This leather gives you a better touch on the ball, and so it really improves the shooting as well. I mean, I'm not trying to be a biased person, but I never actually tried this leather type of material for football shoes, and I like it so far. To be honest, I think for the Predator line, that's basically what it is. Well, if people are looking for accuracy and power, these are not exactly for a lightweight boot, but it is lightweight. But I mean, of course, you could go for the F50 RD0, which is it was lighter. But these have, I think it's because of this element here, like I showed you before, this silicone type of feel here. I know between the top level Adi Power and the Absolion that there's not exactly a similar aspects between them, although the Absolions are just a level takedown from the Adi Power. There are some differences between them, but these shoes are really good. So yeah, in terms of accuracy and shooting, I like them. I will show some test videos on future pairs of shoes that hopefully, of course, I'll create time for that. And yeah, protection, I think it does because this layer here is not exactly thin like the F50RD0, for example, with the synthetic. This is a very thick layer. Of course, it snugs onto your feet really well, and it makes you feel comfortable at the same time. So a really good aspect of the shoe as well. Very good. The material itself, like I said, leather is a really good idea. I like the leather, in my opinion. Are they durable? Well, like I said, I only wore them for one time only. But what I've heard from many users of the shoe is that the forefoot eventually, from the sole plate and the upper material here, eventually will start ripping off. But I haven't had any of that, as you can see, lately. Well, although only playing with them one time, but so far so good. I'm going to continue to wear these for another long time. Right now I'm quite busy with all the work and so, but I thought I might just show you this because these shoes, although they're quite a classic now, I mean, well, not exactly a classic, but they were a huge hit last year. It doesn't mean that they're not worth getting. They're still a good shoe, and I would recommend them because it's nice. It provides a good, comfortable feel, which I think is one of the main aspects that every type of player should look out for. Because if you don't have a comfortable shoe to play in, you're always gonna have to deal with this trouble every game, and that's not something that you want to keep looking out for. This shoe is really comfortable, thick, so it protects your foot. Good control. Well, I'm hoping they last long at least because I want to wear them for as long as I can. So guys, that's about it. Just hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's quite long, but I just thought I had a lot to say about the shoe. Just remember to hit the subscribe button above there, leave a like, a comment below. Soon you'll understand the meaning of my username, SizeMeansNothing. But yeah, for the time now, just make sure you go and have a nice day.